began to make its mark on society. The fashion houses could not afford to be selective anymore about who they dressed. The pop stars and movie stars were becoming the new royalty, and Leon instinctively knew celebrity was where fashion was heading. Arriving at the hotel, Leon went straight to his small room and undid his suit bag. He took out the fine gray wool suit with its purple silk lining and checked his bespoke John Lobb black leather dress shoes for shine. Leon was not afraid of color. He was not afraid of anything, for that matter. Unpacking his meager collection of toiletries, he placed his Floyd aftershave lotion on the bathroom counter and surveyed himself in the mirror. Tall and thin, with his slightly receding hair combed back, a hooked nose and black eyes. He was not handsome, but it didn't bother him. He would rather be smart and rich. People were always more attractive when they had money, he thought. Leon was planning to visit as many fashion shows as possible, having managed to get tickets from some of the fabric companies his father still used. The tickets would mean that he would be standing at the back of the shows, but he would be there, scanning the buyers from the big stores to see what items they noted on the runway. First came YSL, then Lanvin, then Dior, then Chanel. And he would try to visit some of the new Japanese designers he was hearing about, although he was skeptical as to what the Japanese would show. No one would wear a kimono out of the house, he thought to himself. Heading out into the streets of Paris, Leon was happy to be part of the well-dressed crowds. Paris was like a second home to him, coming to the city as a boy with his father on buying trips for the shop. Leon would see the way some of the suppliers of the accessories and fabrics would dismiss his father and his modest shop, thinking it too small to offer the best and latest materials that they gave the couture houses. Leon wanted respect, something his father had never sought, instead worrying about the fit of a suit or the collar of a dress shirt. Leon had no time for such details. He wanted to expand into women's wear. Women were the ones with the money. They held the purse strings, no matter how much men protested. Leon had watched them in the shop, pushing their husbands and fathers around, cajoling or berating them into decisions. Yes, women were his focus. Leon was not particularly fond of women in his personal life, though. With a strong mother and grandmother, he had been pushed throughout his childhood until his own persona emerged, and he began to answer back to both of them. He never wanted to be like his father, cuckolded and scorned for trying and failing. Now, at 32, Leon used women for sex, the way they used men for money, and he was happy to keep it that way, with no time for love in his head or his heart. Leon hoped to get laid while he was in Paris. There were models galore, and all he had to do was talk up his fashion house, promise an exclusive modeling contract, and he would be in bed with some glamorous idiot from California or one of the new Czechoslovakian girls who were starting to model. Walking towards a cafe, he spotted a redhead sitting outside, drinking a coffee and smoking a cigarette. No doubt a model, he thought, looking at her long legs and jutting collarbones. He sat down at the table beside her and waved at the waiter to bring him a coffee also. Reaching into his jacket pocket, he pulled out a pack of cigarettes and left the lighter there. Est-ce que je m'excuse peux emprunter votre allumeur? He asked casually. I am sorry. I don't speak French, came back an apologetic Southern American accent. Ah, you are American, said Leon in his charming Spanish lilt. Yes, I'm from Georgia. Do you know it? The redhead said. Only for its peaches. The girl laughed. She was quite stunning, Leon thought. Auburn hair, wide green eyes, a slight smattering of freckles on her nose, American teeth, white skin.